far more Hoosiers may have been infected with coronavirus than the numbers actually show. The Indiana State Department of Health's official count shows 25,000 Hoosiers have tested positive, but a new study shows that number could be more than 10 times higher. Matt's live this morning to explain. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. It's concerning when you hear these numbers. All this coming while we're learning more about the importance of wearing masks, especially when it comes to being out in crowds. Now, this all comes as really crowds are starting to kind of become the norm, right, with more restaurants and businesses reopening across the state. Here's what research from IU found, along with the Indiana State Department of Health. They say they tested 4,600 Hoosiers at random, and they say that allowed them to get data and use formulas to determine about 186,000 were currently or previously infected by the end of April. Now, when you factor in Indiana's population of nearly 7 million people, that means less than 3% of the state has come in contact with the virus. But perhaps even more concerning, researchers say about 45% of Hoosiers with COVID-19 didn't show any symptoms. They say that makes it even more important for you to wear masks, both to protect yourselves and other people you may come in contact with.
All right, Matt, all great tips. And we do want to get another check of our megaphone poll here this morning. We're asking you if after learning about this study, you'll wear a mask more. And right now, of you who have voted, the overwhelming majority say you already wear a mask. We're going to keep checking in on these results throughout 13 Sunrise. So vote in our WTHR News app or at WTHR.com/vote.
Marion County is preparing to move into stage 2 of reopening. Starting tomorrow, public gatherings of up to 25 people will be allowed. Non-essential stores and shopping malls can reopen, but with restrictions. They'll also need to follow social distancing guidelines. And starting May 22nd, restaurants can reopen, but only if they have outdoor seating. Even then, they'll be limited to half capacity. And no date has yet been set for when indoor dining can start again in Marion County.
President Trump is disagreeing with one of our country's top health experts when it comes to reopening schools.
The idea of having treatments available or a vaccine to facilitate the reentry of students into the fall term would be something that would be a bit of a bridge too far.
To me, it's not an acceptable answer, especially when it comes to schools.
So those two answers have a lot of people taking sides on this. Meredith is looking at your thoughts this morning. Hey, Meredith.
Hey, good morning, Ben, and good morning to you too, Julia. Yes, it's exactly as you just heard. Dr. Fauci and President Trump appear to be at odds about when schools should reopen come this fall. We asked you guys on Facebook, where do you stand? Work to get schools reopened or take it slow? Of course, this issue, political, got a ton of comments, 500 of you commenting, sharing your opinion. But before we get into what you guys think, here's a little bit more context. So Fauci said we just don't know everything about this virus. We really ought to be careful, especially when it comes to our children. President Trump saying, I think they should open the schools. Absolutely. Our country's got to get back, and it's got to get back as soon as possible. And I do not consider the country back if our schools are not opened. Kara commenting, it seems like she might be a teacher, saying, my kids are not self-aware enough to be hygienic at school. As much as I want to be in a classroom, students' health and safety comes first. Schools should take it slow. Amanda saying, open the schools back up. I am not a teacher and I work. I do not have the time. These kids need school. So obviously people feeling really, really strongly about it. I'm sure parents who are stuck at home trying to do this e-learning have their own thoughts about it because it is hard. And we want to hear from you guys. You can tweet at us using this hashtag 13Sunrise. You can always join the conversation on our Facebook page as well. Ben?
Weigh in and let us know. You certainly understand why it's so divisive. Meredith, thanks a lot. And hey, let's take a quick look at some of the other coronavirus stories to know this morning. Today, President Trump is visiting 2 medical equipment centers in Pennsylvania. He's expected to talk about coronavirus testing and the need for protective equipment. Wisconsin Supreme Court strikes down the state's stay-at-home order. That means the state is reopened ahead of the governor's May 26th expiration date. Large gatherings are allowed there, and bars and restaurants can reopen. To visit a Six Flags theme park, you're going to need a reservation first. Six Flags Entertainment Corporation announced visitors will be required to pre-register so parks can keep a close eye on crowd size. And the CityWalk at Universal Orlando reopens today. Guests and employees are required to wear face coverings. Temperatures will be checked before entering, and social distancing guidelines must be followed. Just select parts of the CityWalk are opening, not the theme parks. And boy, you feel for all the theme parks, Chuck. It is such a tough time for them, and I know a lot of people are excited to try and get back to them at some point.